So the eBuzz blog has been buzzing, and if it's got you talking, it's got us talking too. That's why today I am joined by Jenny Long and Maisie Baubie for this week's edition of Table Talk. And ladies, let me tell you what, this story has gotten so many responses in the blog, I could not ignore it any longer. We talked about it in last week's episode. Hannah Montana tickets, they've been selling out like mad. In Michigan alone, Grand Rapids, the tickets sold out in under 4 minutes. And it's not just that they're selling out, it's what they're selling for. It's costing upwards of $2,500 a ticket to see the 14-year-old daughter of Billy Ray perform live. So my question today, is it worth it? And I'm going to start with you, Jenny.
No way. $1,000? No. Way too much money. I mean, she's only 14. She's got so much growth to happen, with this, you know. She's just so young with her music.
But I think off of that, I'm trying to think of some kind of an idol or some person that I was so into that I'd want to drop that kind of money. And I guess if I was extremely wealthy, but there's so many other things I can go for. And this girl, 14 years old, like you said, there's a lot more growth that she's going to go through, and I know I'll be able to catch her at some point.
Especially for kids who don't even know, they're not going to be listening to her 10 years from now.
And it becomes this competition with parents to get tickets, as you were saying. Isn't there something that said?
Check this out. We've got a number of responses from parents on the blog, rather upset. Here's one that says, quote, "I know someone that bought tickets solely for the purpose of making money on them. Sad, really, for other parents," end quote. Another one told a sob story. She has 4 daughters. They all watch the show. She said she promised them tickets for Christmas, but after getting online, the minute the tickets went on sale, she found she couldn't get them, and she cannot afford the $1,000 a ticket asking price. So now her children will be deprived of that opportunity.
How many kids? 4, did you say? Was it 4? 4. That's a lot. And 4 tickets. How much would that be? $4 grand or whatever it's going to go?
They're originally priced at $26. So how do you go from $26 to $1,000 to watch a 14-year-old? And here's what gets me, this is the best, is that they're double billing the show. So I almost blame Disney a little bit, because they're not just claiming that you're going to see Miley Cyrus. You're seeing Miley Cyrus and Hannah Montana. That's right, she's going to put on a wig halfway through the show, and you're going to get to see both. They're 2 separate entities, so they're double booking it.
What's hard about that, too, is that this girl has a large appeal for that age group. And we were talking about this, too, that it's kind of like the Lizzie McGuire or Hillary Duff of our generation, right? So there's definitely that appeal. But
the difference is Miley can actually sing. Sorry.
But still, even if you were a huge fan of Hillary Duff way back when, you're our age now, you're not going to remember that concert, you know?
And I would love to know what Miley thinks of this. What does she think? What would you think? If someone's spending that much money on a ticket for you, when you think of the condition of some families,
well, I watched interviews with her on Access Hollywood and whatnot, and she's always been like, I'm amazed. I would have never, nobody at Disney expected these concerts to sell out. That's the other thing. The corporate world didn't think that people were going to flock to it like they have. And Miley is, she has said herself, she's amazed, but at the same time, she says that she wants to take after Hillary Duff. She wants to be that next franchise person.
She doesn't want to be Hillary Duff, but she wants to be Miley Cyrus. I mean, I don't necessarily love all the... Exactly.
I mean, who wouldn't want to be Hillary Duff when she's worth that much money and has that much going? I mean, you can't blame her. She's been extremely successful.
No, absolutely. But I think Miley, at least with her father, I actually learned a tidbit thing about Miley when I was looking up her name on the internet. She is the she's the goddaughter of Dolly Parton.
Which Dolly Parton appeared in an episode of Hannah Montana.
There you go. I mean, I just thought, I'm not a huge Miley Cyrus fan.
Okay,
I thought that was
trivia question.
Cool.
What's her real name?
Oh, I should know this.
No clue.
Destiny Hope. That's right. I remember.
Yeah. How do you get Miley out of Destiny Hope?
Yeah, and her parents thought she'd do great things. That's why they...
No, they called her... when she was a baby, she was very smiley, and they kept calling her Smiley, and somehow, all the other slang in our language, they dropped the S, and next thing you know, Smiley became Miley, and that's what she wanted to be called.
Yeah, I know a lot of celebrities do their first and middle names, to make things a little...
Just thinking about it, though, a possible solution for this whole, concert debacle.
Yeah.
Maybe she could, give some free performances at schools, elementary schools or something, do some sort of a tour. I'm sure Disney would be up for that, you know, just to get fame.
She's not even doing press while she's in Michigan. That's what gets me. The girl is not even available for interviews while she's in the state. It's like she's so huge that she can't take the time to do, she doesn't even need to do promotional
Totally
gigs.
unprepared. Like you said, they never expected it to go so big. So maybe if they just got a little bit more preparation.
I'm still blown away. And the responses we got, I mean, these were just really intense responses.
Incredible.
I mean, someone wrote in, they said that they knew someone that had to join the Hannah Montana fan club at $30 per kid, and she did it in order to get first dibs on the tickets.
See, but doesn't that seem ridiculous? I mean, I guess Dave Matthews has things like that, like the warehouse, and it's a way of guaranteeing yourself an in and getting good seats, you know, so you can actually enjoy the show.
My mother would have never done this for me.
No.
I know, I know.
For a fact.
In fact, my mother told me to my face. She was like, I was talking to her about this, and I said, isn't this ridiculous? And she goes, yeah. She goes, there's no way you would have gone to that concert. I would have stopped trying.
Well, there's no point. It's an experience. And it's pretty much like an episode, right? Yeah. That's what she's doing, right? She's taking on the double personality.
Just go and buy the CD.
No.
It's what, 20 bucks?
DVD. I'm sure they'll turn this concert into a DVD.
Oh, and you'll get
4
to
months
watch
from now.
it over and over. Didn't she do a Blue Lagoon, or not the Blue, the Typhoon Lagoon special? She did. Okay.
Yes.
So
See?
it's fine.
So we've seen
Catch
it.
her on
So,
DVD.
yeah, I guess if it means that much to you, you'll fork over the money, and people obviously are at $2,500 a ticket. In the meantime, though, I think I'll just stick to my good old iPod and I don't know, call it good from there.
And television, she's on every night, right?
Oh yeah.
#1 show in her time slot all summer long.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you so much, ladies. It has been another wonderful edition of Table Talk. The entertainment buzz has to take another quick break, so go grab your popcorn and hurry on back because the box office buzz is coming up next.